Are there objective measures of musical quality? That is a big question with a big answer. So in short, yes and no. That's a really frustrating answer though, so let's dig a little bit into aesthetics. Aesthetics is the branch of philosophy that deals with making judgments about what is beautiful and good taste is in art. You know anything about philosophy, you know that frustratingly, there is no single answer for any branch of philosophy. Philosophical treatises are organized very similarly to the way that formal debates are organized. If you took debate in high school, then you know that a good rule of thumb is that whoever gets to define the terms and their definitions don't have any loopholes in them, they tend to win the debate. So why treatises like this big boy by Kant are this big, because you have to define your terms that well without any loopholes, and you have to make sure that everything is solid. What this means is that every single person on earth has the capacity to argue for their own objective values of what makes good music. The problem with that though is that not everyone's going to agree. That's why we've got so many of these. If you're super interested in how humans as a society come up with values and uphold values and interact with values, then studying aesthetics might be a really cool avenue for you to explore. For most people who are just trying to make music to the best of their abilities and they get focused on making good music, objectively good music, I think this is actually getting away from the actual goal that you have. Most people making music do so because they want to connect with other people. They want to feel heard and they want other people to feel heard too. Good or bad quality in this case doesn't refer to an objective set of qualities of what makes music good or bad. It really refers to personal interactions with other people. These godlike objectives of the best kind of art or music don't really exist in a way that we mere mortals can interact with, because those values aren't really reachable by us. I advise most musicians to instead just stay present. One of my favorite quotes of all time is from Neil Gaiman in a chapter that he wrote for the book Light the Dark: Writers on Creativity, Inspiration, and the Artistic Process, and I think it applies to all kinds of art, not just writing. He writes, "Just live. Sometimes that's necessary too." Instead of giving yourself writer's block and paralysis for trying to reach some kind of goal that you don't even know the qualities of, that you can't possibly know, it's probably better to just live and let your music connect with others, because that's how we connect with each other, just by living in close proximity with each other. If you are able to separate yourself and not give yourself writer's block by studying aesthetics, then go for it if that's interesting to you. But for most people, I think it's enough and important to just live, because that's hard enough on its own.